we talked about how, in simple terms, how it can be easy to launch in a new market, but there has to be some challenges as well. So, what are some of those challenges, right?
Yeah, so I can touch on this. So in addition to helping people expand internationally, I'm a seller myself. And so I've lived through a lot of this stuff. I was just chatting with some folks the other day about how Amazon makes it sound very plug and play, which it kind of is when you think about it from a high level of, when else in history has it been this easy to sell your stuff in other marketplaces in countries around the world, and you're still doing it from your living room, basically. And so that's great, but there's still some hurdles we have to jump through on the front end. But once you get to the other side, everything kind of runs pretty much like it does on Amazon in the US. But if you've been on Amazon for any length of time, there's going to be some challenges with things like catalogs and things like that. So really, we point this out not to say like, oh my gosh, this is going to be this, huge issue that's going to prevent me from selling internationally, but these are things you can get through. And once you're on the other side, then just know other people have done this too, and you're going to get that second waterfall. You're going to get the additional sales, and as Leo had pointed out, like you're getting the opportunity for more growth and faster growth, really, than a lot of your competition. So this could be your competitive edge. So think of it this way: you might have some of these catalog issues. These are screenshots of things I've dealt with actual clients, but you can get through these things. Some of them, it takes a little bit of, I hate to use the word brute force, and just keep putting in new support cases with Amazon. You might have to go through brand registry, things of that nature, but you can get through these things. And on the other side, you're going to get sales. Now, the good thing is the more compliance stuff there is, the more challenges like this you face, a lot of your competition will give up along the way. So you're giving yourself a competitive edge by going through some of these things. And on the other side, it really is, I hate to oversimplify things, but if you understand how Amazon in the US works, there might just be a money symbol looks different once you're up and running. I know it's not that simple, but a lot of times we overcomplicate things in our head. So we bring up the challenges because we don't want to sugarcoat it and make you think like, oh, it's just going to be, plug and play and you're done. You are going to face some challenges along the way, but they're not insurmountable. And that will give you the ability to really take things to a new level in your business.
We always tell our clients that their goal done correctly should be to add 80% of their US sales into their business. So to increase their business by 80%. By growing into the UK and the EU market. So wherever the challenges come, you won't be the first person to have it. There's going to be someone that can help you and advise you and guide you through those points. But wherever there's a degree of frustration, you've got to not forget the end point of, I can add 80% to my top line here. And there's the overarching goal.
At the end, it's worth the reward. And, as business owners, no one is, unaware of the challenges and difficulties that happen. It's not always a walk in the park. But I like the point, Kevin, you made that it's really about how bad you want it and getting that competitive edge by just seeing yourself through this process. Because, as Ricky just said, at the end, it's worth it, right? The business definitely flourishes in result.
Yeah. And one thing just to kind of, tag on that point a little more is you also have to compare your potential options. And sure. So potentially your other option is maybe sell on Walmart in the US. I sell on Walmart in the US. I don't disparage selling in Walmart in the US, but without fail, I've met only one person. Now someone's going to come up to me afterwards and say that they're doing a whole lot more in, let's say Amazon in Canada or Amazon in the UK than they're making on Walmart in the US. And if you've sold on Walmart, you're learning a new set of terms of service, a new set of customer expectations, a new algorithm, a new way of writing your listings. Everything's going to be new and different. And it's not going to be as simple as plug and play either. So which is going to get you the best result of, return on time invested to get launched, and which one's going to get you is going to be something you're going to also understand once you're up and running.
Great.